Hey, what is up? What is up, everybody? This is Cam Fats, aka Cam Jennings, coming at you on behalf of EpicConversions.com. Man, I hope you guys are doing amazing out there on this fine Tuesday afternoon. I don't know about you guys, but after I get done with this video, man, I need to pack it up and I need to go take a walk, get some exercise in, you know? That's what I got to do. But anyways, that's not what I wanted to talk to you guys about. What's up? Anthony Jones, Rob Maggs, what's going down, guys? So one of the things that was crazy to me when I first got started with online marketing, and one of the things that really frustrated me, was the fact that it seemed like there was always new things coming out, and there was always new things to learn. No, Rob, you're fine, man. I appreciate all the input, dude. No big deal. Yeah, Richie, I try not to shave too much, man. I got to hide this ugly mug. Exactly. Who is this cat? Big Gene in the house. What's up, fellas? Anyways, yeah, guys, so one of the things that bugged me when I first got started was all the new stuff that kept on coming out. It didn't bug me because there was new stuff coming out. It bugged me because I felt like I had to keep on learning new things. Like I felt like there was always something else to learn. It seemed a little bit overwhelming to me. It's like, seems like as soon as you learn how to do one thing, now all of a sudden something else comes out, and that's the new thing now. It's not this anymore. Now it's this you got to learn. Oh, that was last year. That's no good anymore. Now you got to be doing this thing over here, right? It always felt like that to me. But I discovered something, and I want to explain to you what I discovered, and this really slowed the whole game down for me and kind of changed everything, right? But to explain it, I need to take you guys back to Harry Potter, okay? I need to take you back to Harry Potter to explain this transformation that slowed the game down for me, all right? Harry Potter, right? I was watching Harry Potter with my kids, and I read them the book Harry Potter, and that got them into it. And then now all of a sudden they love these Harry Potter movies. And I told them the other day, I said, hey, listen, you guys, you know, Harry Potter is a lot like The Matrix. And they said, what? Harry Potter's not like The Matrix? What are you talking about? Because my kids, I let them watch The Matrix a couple months ago, and they thought it was pretty cool. But now my kids, I got a 13-year-old and I got a 10-year-old. Okay, so I let them watch The Matrix the other day, and they were into it, but they didn't understand the connection between Harry Potter and The Matrix. And listen, guys, it's all going to come back to something you care about, okay? I understand if you don't care about Harry Potter. I get it. It'll all circle back around, so just bear with me. Anyways, so I said it's a lot like The Matrix. They didn't understand how. It didn't make any sense to them. I said, well, look, I mean, you got Harry. Harry is like this unsuspecting hero. He doesn't quite fit into normal life. He doesn't fit in. He's just this normal guy. Doesn't quite fit into his world. It's the same thing with Neo in The Matrix. He was just this normal guy. He didn't quite fit in. He was searching, right? He was searching. Same with Harry Potter. And all of a sudden, Harry Potter gets thrown into this crazy world of magic that he didn't know existed. Same thing with The Matrix, right? Neo gets shoved into this new crazy world that he didn't know existed. And we could take it a step further and we could say, hey, it's the same thing with Star Wars. And it's the same thing with Lord of the Rings. It's the same thing. I could go through each of those stories with you and say, hey, look, holy crap, it's the same story over and over and over again. Unsuspecting hero gets thrown into a new world, faces challenges that generally only he can fix, undergoes an amazing transformation to go from being this, you know, hapless dude that nobody has faith in to being like the savior of the world, and then, you know, saves the world. A little five-step loop, right? A little five-step loop. That little five-step loop, and I blew my kids away when I told them that. They're like, wow, that's crazy. They kind of are the same story, and they realize, wow, they're kind of the same story. That's kind of hard to believe, but it's the same story. And you know, I didn't invent this. It's not truly a five-step loop. It's truly like a 17-step loop. It's truly like a 17-step loop. There was a guy back in 1949, I believe. His name was Joseph Campbell, and he wrote this book. It was called The Man with a Thousand Faces. Or I'm sorry, The Hero with a Thousand Faces. Not the man. It was The Hero with a Thousand Faces. And basically, in that book, he basically maps out this 17-step hero's journey. And he said basically, like, my arms look really weird when I'm doing this. It's like, what? He basically maps out this this hero's journey. He said pretty much all stories, all mythological stories, they're basically based around this 17-step journey. Now, for our purposes here, I've kind of like just condensed that journey down to 5 basic steps, because, you know, we're marketers and you know, we're would-be marketers, and we like to get the things fast. 17 steps, holy moly, that sounds like a lot of work. We don't need all 17 for our purposes. We could condense the whole thing down to 5. Think about it. Star Wars, unsuspecting hero, doesn't quite fit in. Luke on the farm, thrown into a new world, meets Obi-Wan Kenobi, gets taken to outer space, whole new place, faces challenges that generally only he can fix. He's the chosen one, right? He undergoes a transformation, Return of the Jedi. By the time we see Luke in Return of the Jedi, he's a badass, right? And he saves the world. And in Star Wars, the world is that universe, right? But that's the same thing. Lord of the Rings, Frodo in Lord of the Rings, unsuspecting hero, right? Boom, boom, boom. And I could take you through the whole thing. It's the same story over and over. It all comes back to the hero's journey. So why does this matter? Look, it's as a marketer, like, there's a lot of new information being thrown around out there. There's a lot of new little tricks and a lot of new little tactics, like the Facebook bots. You know, for an example, you know, we got Facebook bots now. So it's a whole nother little tool that we can use for our marketing. There's a lot of new things we can use, a lot of new little ways to do things. And they're always going to be coming out with new ways to do things. But at the end of the day, let me explain this little 5-step process for you, right? 1, unhappy with job or finances. 2, introduced to world of online marketing. 3, faces challenges, tech challenges, internal challenges like limiting belief challenges, system challenges. How do I do this? What's the system? Skill challenges. How do I do email marketing? How do I make YouTube videos? How do I do this? How do I do that? So faces challenges, undergoes a paradigm shift, right? Because in this world, we don't undergo transformations, right? We undergo paradigm shifts, a different way of thinking. We have to shift our way of thinking. And then 5, achieves financial freedom and independence, right? Now that's a journey you guys are familiar with. You've heard it before. But doesn't it sound a little bit like Star Wars? Doesn't it sound a little bit like The Matrix? The fact is, like, when Joseph Campbell wrote that book back in 1949, he wasn't just talking about like this hero's journey that like defines basically all of storytelling and mythology. He was talking about a hero's journey that defined us as human beings. The fact is, most of us are on a hero's journey. Now, here's the thing about you when it comes to your marketing. Like, how much easier is it to deal with the game? Like, if you know every part of the game, you know the entire script. Because, like, literally, I just gave you the entire script. You got the entire script in front of you. Now, how easy is it to work within the confines of that script, right? 1, unsuspecting hero doesn't quite fit in. 1, unhappy with job or finances. 2, thrown into new world. 2, introduced to world of online marketing. 3, faces challenges that generally only he can fix. 3, faces challenges of technical, internal, system, skills. 4, undergoes transformation. 4, undergoes a paradigm shift. 5, saves the world. 5, achieves financial freedom and independence. It's the same thing. You're in the freaking Matrix, you guys. You're in Star Wars. You're in Lord of the Rings. But who are you in those stories? you're the mentor. You're the guide. You're Han Solo. You're Samwise. You know, you're Morpheus. You're Dumbledore. You know, you're the sidekick. You're Hermione. You're Ron Weasley. You're the supporting cast. You're the mentors. You're the guides, right? If we can recognize that all this is a hero's journey, a simple little 5 or 6 step process, and that we're guides and mentors to help our customers on their hero's journey, then the game slows down. The game becomes infinitely easier because now you know exactly what's happening. And you know that your hero is somewhere on that journey. You might not know where until you talk to him. But imagine how easy would it be to create a product or a service that catered to someone at a specific point on that journey. You have the script for the movie in front of you. You know all the parts. Like, you could take one part literally and say, okay, I'm going to make a product or a service that caters to people that are stuck in this part, right? Like, imagine Luke's on the farm and he finds the thing, and the little hologram of Obi-Wan pops up, and we know how he gets off the planet. Imagine if you could come up with a service or product to help him get off the planet easier, or to help him learn how to become a Jedi faster, or some crazy thing, you know? Like, you know all the parts of the journey. So that gives you a supreme advantage to know that. Anyways, I'm babbling on. I'm rambling. I think you guys get what I'm saying. When it comes to marketing, the game is a hero's journey, little 5 or 6 step process that everyone's going through. And now that you know that, the game will slow down for you. So anyways, I hope this video has been helpful to you. I hope it's provided some value to you. If it has, please like, please share. Give me a comment. Let me know you're live out there. I'm going to leave this video up for 24 hours. Then I'm going to send it on over to my YouTube channel. That's Zero Fast Returns over there on YouTube. So be sure to get over there and subscribe. And you can catch all these videos in the archive over there. They're all there just for easy viewing pleasure. Thanks a lot for hanging out with me today, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace, everybody. Oh, and now you know why I don't shave very much. Look at this thing. Holy crap.